Hi, it's Pam Manning here from Extraordinary Living. Thank you for joining me on my channel. I've got my little doggy sleeping in the background there, as usual, taking life easy. So today I just wanted to speak to you about order, creating order in your life and what that actually means. It can sound like a bit of a scary thing really, because it's oh yes, I know, self-discipline, that's what I need more order in my life. I've got to give myself a bigger to-do list. I actually need to write down and do a lot more in the day. I'm not getting anything done, the weeks go by and I haven't reached the place in life that I want to be. So people are frustrated and I want to create change. Well, to create change, you're going to have to make changes. You can't create change constantly by planning, constantly by wishing. You've got to do something about it. And I want to take you through a step of what you need to do, which sounds so basic, but it's the basic ones, the basic steps we take that count the most. They're actually the most important steps that you need to embrace. I have a big family. I have 5 children. And I've had to create order in my life, obviously, because we're very busy and there's a lot going on with 5 individual personalities and what with mum and dad's as well. You know, there's a lot in one house. So creating order. How do I create that order to make life flowing? And we all know life doesn't always flow and it doesn't always need to. But how do we create that order? So yes, I have meal times set at certain times, or we go off to events and sports and music lessons and whatever, and you have set times to be there, and this is what I need to do before I pick them up from school and on and on. And these are the lists I've got to do of jobs for the day. But that order that you create, that constant external order in order to get through your day, isn't the order that I'm talking about. I'm talking about having order in your life, order in your mind, how you approach each day, your perception of self, and then how that reflects on your day. So to create mind order, yes, we need to have structure in our lives. Yes, you'll need to note the things you want to do that day. And I'll cover that in later videos, because you really only need to make a list of about 3 things to do each day. And we'll go through that. But making lists, filling your day up with things so that by the time you lay in bed at night exhausted, you can say, oh, I did what I needed to do, isn't the order that I'm speaking of. The order I'm speaking of is an orderly mind by getting to know yourself. It's about discipline, self-discipline. Now, you're not going to get anything in life without self-discipline. Everything takes self-discipline. And that's what makes people think, oh, that's too hard basket, because all these things come up in my day. And yes, they do. It's the inner journey that counts. Getting to know yourself, getting to know how you think and feel. And the only way to do that is observation. You have to observe the self. What is your internal language? And how is that affecting your day? How is that affecting everything? Your internal language. Is your internal language negative, chaotic, worrisome? Because then so is your day. So is the reflection. So is next week. So is next year. That's how it's going to be interpreted in energetic waves all through your life. So the minute your eyes open in the morning, you want to only concentrate on your breath. Your breath is the absolute gift, is the base and the gift to life. That's what you very first done when you came into the world. That is your gift and your base to life. 5 deep breaths as soon as your eyes open. And then as you move into your day, you want to present yourself to your day a certain way. And that can come from something which seems as small as breath. When you focus on your breath, you won't be focusing on all the other things that are going to be coming in and out, the habits, the habitual thinking. You want to change that, don't you? So in order to change, you've got to change your routine, change how you speak to yourself. You have to discipline yourself with tough love. You're going to have to look within and start hearing the way you talk to yourself. You cannot create any change in your life unless you get to understand yourself and how you work. Have the willingness to see the stuff you're not going to like. There's your gold. Have the willingness to actually see those things come up. How I did it was allow them up, see them, cringe sometimes, see them and just say, okay, yes, I do criticize myself. So embrace everything that's coming up. I do criticize myself a lot. That is what I do. I criticize myself a lot. See the self-critic. See the positive and negatives of that. Sometimes it's really good. Not push it away. No, that's not me. I don't do that. Yes, you do. We all do. So let it up. Yes, I do criticize myself a lot, don't I? Yeah, and I do criticize other people in my mind, even if it's not verbally. I do worry a lot. I worry about so many things that I don't need to worry about. Be willing to see all of that. And in doing so, you can embrace it. When you shine light on it, when you create that awareness, you can make changes. So when you get up in the morning, take your deep breaths and be the person who observes you. Now, I will give you many other tips on how to then proceed from there, how to expand. But just doing this will take you on a journey where you actually get to see yourself, present yourself, understand yourself in a different way in this world. And then the beauty of that is what you magnetize back to you. You start to become a lot more orderly in your mind. You start to have a lot more discipline in your life based on getting to know yourself, the most important thing of all. Without you having the willingness to observe yourself and understand how you interact with the world, then you are really going round in circles and you can't make the changes you want to make. So thank you for joining me today. Well, I should say joining us today, me and my sleeping little whippet over there. So thank you for joining us. I hope you find this information helps you. I will be doing a lot more videos on the subject and giving you some ideas so that you can start to become more self-aware, so that you can make those changes that you wish to make. See you next time. Bye.